Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Toy Review Tuesday. Look at me, 3 weeks in a row. I know you guys are proud of me because I'm proud of myself. For the last 2 weeks, we've been doing this Blackest Night series unboxing. We started with Green Lantern Kyle Rayner, then we went to Deathstorm. Today, we've got something special, and I think my buddy Patrick, who is a Superman fan, is maybe gonna like this. I'm sure I'll get some Tyler Hoechlin um, hate off of this or whatnot. But I we were talking about the Black Lantern Superman. Just at first glance, this figure looks great. Once we get into it, we'll talk about some paint details and all of that. But yeah, this oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. It's early. But the one thing that I noticed right off the bat with this is that other than the two Build-A-Figure pieces, there are absolutely zero accessories to this figure. Um, but like I said last week, if you haven't read The Blackest Night, I think they've got it out in graphic novel form at this point. But go read the Blackest Night series from DC. It's absolutely amazing. And if you're into the macabre and the mytho of the different lanterns, I think this one will be very nice for you. But yeah, man, let's get right into it. So back of the box, over here is this same picture that's been on the last two. We get the two sides or whatnot. But oh, where did I put it this time? There we go. Got the handy dandy box opener here. Slice this side and slice this side, and then back here, and let's open this bad boy and slide out the inside. Throw the good old box over here in recycling. Make sure you always throw your stuff in recycling. Set the clamshell to the side. Um, as always, you get the trading card and a base. So let's get into this. There's my trading card. There's my base and more recycling. All right. Uh just another amazing trading card here. Uh throw it up here. The detail is beautiful on this trading card. Um and so today, obviously, we're talking about Black Lantern Superman. His real name is Kal-El or Clark Kent. That is his Earth adopted name. So, sent to Earth from the dying planet of Krypton as a baby, Kal-El was found by farmers Martha and Jonathan Kent and raised as their own son. Clark, as Clark grew up, the radiation from the Earth's yellow sun gave him enhanced senses and extraordinary powers. Once fully grown, he used his powers to protect his adopted world as Superman. After his death in Infinite Crisis, the Superman of Earth 2 is revived by a Black Lantern ring and attacks the Superman of Earth 1 and Superboy, aka Connor Kent, in Smallville. Um, so we'll slide this bad boy over here in our card case and we'll get right into it. As for the previous two, I'm not going to show you the Build-A-Figure pieces because we're going to do a video all on that in its own will assemble it and everything. But let me get those out and set them to the side. Just looking at it, looks like it's going to be a pretty decent sized build-a-figure. Now let's get Black Lantern Superman out of the clamshell. All right, and clamshell is recyclable, or at least here in my home state, it is. Um, so wow, just the detail on the face alone for this, like you can tell that it's Superman, not just because of the S on his chest, but like the facial features, but they're all muddied and beat up and I mean dead inside. So we'll get right into this. There's uh Black Lantern Superman right here. If you look, here at his face, you can see, it's the death, the zombification of that, but you can clearly tell that it's Clark Kent, it's Superman. Um, as always, you know, here the articulation on the arm got pretty good up and down movement, uh, full 360. We have the bicep twirl here. Uh, again with the 90-degree elbows, the hand spin here, and then I'll get a good, really good movement for the wrist up and down. Uh, on the left side, it's about the same. Bicep swivel, 90-degree elbow, and a good up and down on the wrist. Now, as I said before, this particular figure came with absolutely no accessories, um, no additional hands, which I would have liked to seen because this just has both our balled up fists. Um, as previously, he has a torso bend and a really good torso bend here. Um, and the waist, you know, decent spin there on the waist. Um, so that's good. The the leg, decent amount to the front and back, and all the way out to the side. 90-degree bend in the knees here, uh, which is good. Uh, toe toe bend and ankle swivel. Got some really good left to right in these ankles, and some good uh, up and down. So you can pose him to where it looks like he's, if you have one of the clear clips that clip here, and you can pose him like he's flying. So they did really good with that here. Uh, the cape is, wow, the detail in this cape. They've got it broken up into three pieces, like it's been tattered and worn in, you know, in the grave. But that's really nice. In the paint, I mean, I would have liked personally a little more weathering on the cape and the suit, just to make it seem like it was more dead, because that's what the Black Lanterns are. Uh, but here on the front, you can see the S is, it's not your typical Superman S. Um, it looks very similar, but it's a little different because of the Black Lantern logo. But yeah, that's basically it for Black Lantern Superman. It is a very pretty figure. Let's get to sit here on the base. Um, it is a very pretty figure. Like I said, I wish it would have came with another set of hands at least, so you could have done like the hand out, like he flies when he's woo. Um, but other than that and some weathering on the paint itself, I think it's an absolutely beautiful figure. Um, so we have one more figure to unbox in this particular set, and then we can build our build-a-figure of Atrocitus. Um, so I can't wait to get to that for you guys. Yeah. So, as always, if this is your first time to my channel and you like the content that you see, please consider clicking that subscribe button. If this is not your first time, then why haven't you clicked it already? If you keep coming back, just click that subscribe button and then click that bell to get notified of when my videos drop. Toy review Tuesdays, reaction Wednesdays, interview Thursdays, comic book review on Fridays. I'm still mulling over an idea for a Monday video. Uh, like I said last week, it might be video gameplay, it might be something else. And as always, any of the comic and pop culture conventions that we go to, all of that footage will be released throughout the week as well. So we may push a toy review or a reaction video to get that content out for you. But we will always come back to our regularly scheduled programming. Um, yeah, so don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, working on getting more content out in the TikTok realm. Um, so, yeah, until next time, I'm Chip Hazard, and this is Movement Radio. Peace.